Hey y'all, Chef Chris Himes here, the transitional food chef and culinary herbalist. This video we're talking about what to expect, um, and mainly also to different types of foods we will work on to minimize. I don't like to say eliminate because eliminate is not my style. There are many great teachers that teach holistic practices on how to, from wherever you're eating now, to detox and go straight to vegan, or wherever you are currently at now to detox and go straight to alkaline. There are plenty of great teachers that I have even followed myself and got some great information on, but that is not my teaching. What I teach is how to transition, just because I believe that stages are needed. It was needed, definitely needed for me, because you got to think about this. I had to work on my mindset, and then I had to work on food, because I found myself still eating the same things, even though I was like, oh, I want to do this, but I would still be eating the same things, or just in that same mindset. And again, this is a journey. You don't get it and then you're done. I'm still learning. Like, I have my head in the books now. It's a constant journey. So don't think anyone is perfect for wherever they know. They just have the information for what they have tested on themselves, or I hope they have tested it on themselves, and have found it to be tried and true for them, and then are, reaching out to other people to show. And for me, transitioning is best. If you know, I started with the transitioning dessert company, which was Moonlight Treats. It's a transitional artisan dessert company, and what I did there was help people to transition by way of desserts. So I started off with the regular artisan, was the bread and butter. Literally, it was butter and real eggs, so I would get real butter and real eggs. There's a young boy that's here in Houston, and he has his chickens and his roosters, and I would go and support him and get the eggs, and those are products that I would use. Really only using mostly local entrepreneurs or local ingredients to make that happen. And then I would switch things out. So I would play with the flour so people can see, okay, I can do chickpea flour, okay, I can do spelt flour. I will play with the sugars, okay, I can do coconut sugar, okay, and do date sugar, and just play with it, right? So I have always been about transitioning, and I will continue to help people transition to whatever stage you feel that you want to be in. You could be at, okay, I'm fine with no dairy, I want to continue to do that, whatever works for your body. And we have to realize, everybody, that everybody's body is different. Okay, what works for me will not work for you, and vice versa. And being able to pay attention to our body is key. And when somebody first told me that, I was looking at them like, what do you mean pay attention? Like, I don't understand. Listen to my body. It didn't make sense then, but I so understand it now, with understanding your body and paying attention. Our body speaks to us, but we're such in a fast-paced moment, or we're such in a blur, that we don't hear our body speaking to us when it's speaking to us loud and clear. So my goal is to help you to hear as much as I possibly can. And if there's the ways that I can't help you, I will send you to somebody that I know has helped me, and can help you as well. It's all about sharing the knowledge, guys. So that's what this is about. Going back to the topic is the different things that we're going to be working on how to eliminate. And the reason being is because you don't want to have all these different holistic remedies, herbal infusions, sea moss, whatever holistic, and you're purchasing it and you're taking it, consuming it, right? But you're not letting go of anything. In order for our body to work at its best, we have to let go of the things that no longer serve our body. Okay, and in transition, in stages, right? So food wise, what we're going to work on, meats, And I will give alternatives to all of these things as once we get to those specific topics. So meats, sugars, fried foods. Ooh, I'm a lover of fried food. I'm a sucker of fried food. But again, I'm paying attention to my body and know if I eat fried foods, then I have to do X, Y, and Z later. Or it's not good for me to eat fried foods when I'm in a go, go, go mode. Really paying attention to my body, right? And that's what I'm teaching. So, dairy, meat, fried foods, sugar. These are some of the basics that are just the basic burners. They're the basic burners that can hurt or harm us while we're taking these holistic medicines, because we're not going to see we're not going to get the results. If anything, it might make us sick, right? It might make our body sick, because you are doing your body a disservice. You are hurting your body more than harming. You're doing this and this, and you're not letting anything go. So it makes our body works overtime. So that's what I'm teaching. And you can find all these different teachings on webinars that I have coming up. The first webinar that I have coming up is giving a snippet on foundation, healing, and triggers. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. You can go to my website, and that's www.chefchrishimes.com. Subscribe to the website, guys. That's where you're going to get the information. That's where you're going to hear about all the different courses that are coming up. These courses are going to be so valuable. I've had and useful. I've had a lot of people already say, I really like the videos that you're doing now. We are going all the way in on the videos. So you have your pen and your paper, and we're talking about it. And this is stuff that you can pass on to your household. I'm not giving this information for you just to hold. Pass it down. Use it yourself, then pass it down, right? Or if you feel that you possibly can't use it right now for whatever reason that is, then pass it to somebody that can. Right now we're in a time of information and knowledge. We're in a time of sharing valuable information, and this is need-based. So that's what's coming up. That's what you can expect when working with me. You can purchase your infused sea moss blends. You can purchase your herbal teas. You can book a class or book a consultation, right? And then you have the webinars that are coming up that you can book. And this webinar that I had coming up, the foundation and triggers, I originally set it for 8:30. Then I realized 8:30 was kind of not a doable time, just because people are still moving. I know we're still moving around here, so I pushed it to 10 p.m. And again, this will be something that you can purchase. If you're not able to watch it then, you can always replay it after the purchase, okay? That's what you can expect. We are going to transition into different stages, that whatever stage you feel that you don't want to go further, then you do not have to go further. We're going to get you to whatever your goal is, and you be aware of, how to maneuver within my goal, right? How to maneuver within my goal or my area setting. Yeah. So that's what you can expect when working with me. That's what you can find on the page on the website. All right. So again, recap: meats, sugars, dairy, and fried foods. Okay. And people say, okay, well, you have a baking company. How does that even work? My baking company is a transitional artisan baking company. So what that means is that I started off helping people transition into holistic lifestyle by way of desserts. And what that means is I would take small ingredients, take them out, and replace it with something. So first I started people off that did like the butter and the sugar. I would have real butter, and my eggs will be real. There's actually a local Houston entrepreneur. He's like about 10 years old, and he has chicks and hens in his backyard, and I would actually go purchase the eggs. I wouldn't get no eggs from the store. I would only purchase them from him. I would play with different flowers. So some people, instead of having white flour, I would play and they'll get chickpea flour or they'll get spelt flour, so they can see how that actually works with their body and what it tastes like. So my business has always been transitional artisan desserts with Moonlight Treats, and even prior to that I transitioned. I've been in the holistic lifestyle myself for about 5 years, and I'm at a place where I'm comfortable right now. I'm able to pay attention to my body, tune in, dip out to certain things when I want to. And you can go to whatever stage that you want. So that's the information. That's what you can expect. If you want more information or you want to work with me, go to www.chefchrishimes.com, and on there you'll find out all the information that you need. If you have a question, you can click the need help button, or you can send me an email and I will reply back. Love and light to you guys. I hope this was helpful.